The silence came first. No explosions. No warnings. Just 3 ships that never docked. Cargo routes stalled. Offshore accounts froze. Longtime allies stopped answering calls. Across Asia, whispers began to spread. The cold king of Seoul exposed his own lieutenant. He restructured his empire. He chose justice over fear. And the underworld noticed. Inside a glass tower overlooking the Han River, Kang Taemin stands motionless while the skyline glows beneath storm clouds. Across from him stands the woman who once walked into his courtroom in chains. Amara Okoye, no longer a prisoner. Now the mind behind the strategy. "They're not attacking your territory," she says quietly. "They're attacking your rhythm." Then the message arrives. No signature. No trace. When a king abandons fear, the wolves gather. Somewhere beyond Seoul, rival syndicates meet in secret. They don't want to destroy Taemin. They want to replace him. They name a successor. A former commander who believes fear should never soften. At a neutral summit, his dominance is questioned publicly. A contract is signed in front of him. A subtle humiliation. And then, a sniper fires during his convoy transfer. Glass shatters. Routes collapse. A shot meant to end a king. But Amara saw it coming. Because this war isn't about bullets. It's about pressure. While captains demand retaliation, she proposes something colder. Not violence. Isolation. Insurance spikes. Credit lines freeze. Hidden funding networks suffocate. The coalition begins to fracture. Allies turn on each other. Doubt spreads faster than gunfire. Inside his own chamber, a captain questions her authority. Taemin must choose. Protect tradition. Or publicly stand beside the woman who changed his strategy. Fear built his empire. But strategy may be the only thing that saves it. This isn't a story about revenge. It's a story about evolution. About a ruler forced to prove that control is not the same as intimidation. About a woman who once stood in chains, now standing at the center of power. The wolves circled. They waited for him to fall. They expected spectacle. Instead they found suffocation. And when the dust settles, the cold king of Seoul stands stronger. Not because he is feared, but because he cannot be manipulated. If you're ready to see how a silent war reshapes an empire, subscribe now. Because the full story of Part 2 is unfolding. And in this underworld, the loudest victories are the ones you never see coming.